Hi everyone. Welcome in. I'm Maggie of maggiesbliss.com, and we're here for a beautiful, quick, collective oracle channeled reading. So to begin our oracle reading, I was called to do a little sound clearing first. Sound is powerful for healing, bringing our cells back to harmony, right? Restructuring our DNA. So in a pinch, when you need to cleanse and clear yourself, your crystals, your oracle deck, your space, sound is powerful. So I have my beautiful Tibetan bell and my quartz crystal singing bowls that are powerful for that, as well as rattle, drum. I was just playing, in case you wanted to know, the Moldavite quartz singing bowl I have that is tuned for the third eye. So, we all know that this has been one of those weeks, wicked, wicked strange weeks. And of course, it came in with a bang with the 222 on Tuesday, all the twos, February 20th, 2022. And the Pluto coming back, right? Pluto return. And I believe it's 248 years that it returns, every 248 years, something like that. So the last time was 1776, if I remember the numbers right. And that brought with it, for the first time ever, for us to experience in our lives at least, unless you're one of the immortals, a Pluto return, and it just like Saturn return every 30 years, right? When you're 29 and a half to 30, when you're 60, when you're 90, 120. Those are powerful moments where we're put right back on our path. So if you're at any of those ages, you might be experiencing a little more things going on in your life, especially if you haven't been on that right path for you, or you've been resisting it, or there's still stuff to do. It really gets you back there fast, fast-ish. And now we're having that Pluto return, and Pluto is our shadow planet. It's the subconscious. It brings up shadow work, but it brings up that stuff to be released, that old past patterns, things that we need to jump forward, right? In this powerful time of our lives. So in my check-in this morning, before I pulled the cards, before I even stepped out of bed, Archangel Michael came in. He is actually the first angel I connected with when I started seeing visions, when I started realizing my first main gift was visions long ago. So he's the angel that just came first. And since then, of course, many, many, many star beings and angels and archangels and higher selves and all the fun things come through for me, for my clients. And he came through today. A powerful, beautiful day. It felt like we were able to kind of shake, energy shaking is a part of our reading today, shake out of the initial Pluto return and this week's powerful energies. And remember that not only are we in a 222, right, a 6-year, we had that powerful 222 on Tuesday, so we are stepping into that love vibration because it's a 6-year, and 6 is love in numerology, but the 222 is harmony and balance, right? We are balanced, that perfect balance of yin and yang. So it helps us gain access to those higher frequencies and vibrations and light codes to step more fully into our higher selves and our life's path, our light path. And Archangel Michael came this morning, and he wanted me to remind not only myself, but all of you, that you are worthy of feeling love, worthy of experiencing love. Hi, Richard. Worthy of opening up fully to your higher self, no matter what you've done in the past, right? We have lived all the things in our lives as human incarnations, right? And you've been men, you've been women, you've been good, you've been the catalyst for change. You've been the not so good person. And even in this life, we've had to forgive many people for wrongdoings for us. And we've had to forgive ourselves for whatever we've done to other people and or to ourselves, or whatever we had done, right? From the little things to the big things, it feels like there's this huge filter happening, and it's like flowing up, right? It feels, I don't know if it's flowing up for you, but flowing up, 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 up. And it's bringing us, it's extracting all of that ick and assisting us in aligning more fully to that light that's ushering in. So Archangel Michael had me step into a beautiful vortex that seemed to be like by our feet first, and it felt like a filter and spinning all around and up and through. And the reminder is that you are worthy of connecting to your angels, your higher self, your light selves, the light energy. And it's so common that, oh, I felt the light thing, the love thing. Okay, now I can go about my day and move on. It's not about moving on. It's about allowing it to be there as long as you can, and being in that energy for as long as you'd like. And of course, then we have our responsibility to get back to. So soak it up. Don't resist that light and love energy that's coming in because you feel unworthy, because you feel like, I've done some things and I'm just not worthy. That's not true. You are worthy. And the things that have been done, right? Maybe you've done things, right? And it's been done to you in the past. Perhaps you were balancing the scales there, but also needing to make it right, needing to come into a proper alignment with yourself. And it helped you seeing the thing that happened in the past, right? It helped you get more in line with light and all that good stuff. So not only are the angels stepping even deeper and more fully into our energy field to assist us, we can call them in and create a more powerful connection to feel them, that light. But also our star beings, our higher selves, our star beings, the light beings, they're coming in strong to bring light codes. I have a hybrid star being that's been with me that also connected with me this morning. But the energies that came in are reminding us that all of this, right, Pluto coming back and all that fun stuff, we're extracting all the ick, and it's time to just allow it to be released, and time to really allow us to feel love, feel light, and remember that we're worthy. So the first card that came in is the release card. So I was like, you can't make this shit up. Next card actually was like, yep. But this is the release angel card. So I pulled out, I forgot the visual of the deck for you, but it's called the Angel Power Deck. So that's what this deck is. And the small letters, just so I can read it for you: let go and focus on what is positive and uplifting. It to me, and even though this is an angel, it seems to me it's bringing in a lot of peacock energy. I just, for me, see a lot of peacocks and third eyes, and opening up your third eye and seeing more. We're all tuning in deeper and more fully to that energies, the truth, the true energies out there, which is light, is uplifting, is joy, is peace. So allow yourself to release that unworthiness, release what no longer serves you. Allow Pluto to bring up that subconscious crap that's coming up. Some people are feeling it, and they're feeling emotions that they're like, oh my God, what am I feeling? And it could be just a lot of repressed crap. We didn't want to feel it in the moment because we had stuff to do, but then we never went back to feel it, release it, right? In the same day at least. So it's stuff that could have been repressed for a month, a week, years, decades. Past life issues do come in. So allow yourself to feel it when it comes up, and to, huge, again, reminder to get outside, get in the sun, ground, get barefoot, get into Gaia. Allow your energies to really soak it up and be in the energies, because we're in that wave, we're in that grid, and we need to really, really, really feel that light. And the sun does that for us. I know in the New England, it's an At least in from the winters that I've experienced. I haven't experienced winters in other parts of like the U.S., but in New England, the lingering winters, they seem to be lingering more and more and more and more. It's I don't know what it is, but it seems like it's 5 or 6 months instead of 3 months. So and the overcast days get very depressing, right? So some people suffer from SADD, I believe. So it's like I forget the what it means. Feel free to remind me. But they suffer from that because they're not feeling those vibrations from the sun as much as possible. If you're in places like Seattle, or even where Scotland and Ireland where it rains a lot, or definitely Seattle where it rains a lot, I think it's like 75 or 85% of the year it's raining and overcast. So it can get depressing. But if you're called to be there, you're called to be there and be the light, right? So allow the sunlight to come in when you can, and then I still feel it, maybe not as strongly, but some days it feels just as strongly when I meditate that I'm in the sun, in the field of grass with the sunlight and the energies and receiving it, and you do receive it. Remember what I've said before, like during our mini soul coaching sessions. You can go to my playlist on YouTube for that. When people go into surgery in the hospitals, they've done these tests, these studies. When they're in a room with no windows, and then they compare it to someone who has a window overlooking nature. The person who had the window overlooking nature heals faster. Now they did that same study comparing someone in a room with no windows but a picture of nature, and they still healed faster than someone who didn't have even a picture of nature. So it's powerful because we're part of nature, we're connected. So get out there. It's huge. That was the other thing that Archangel Michael told me, is that we want people being out in nature as much as possible, all day long if you can, but at least take a good 15 minutes if that's all you can do. But then get out there and do it twice a day. Do several hours when you can, right? Get out there and just hang out outside. So release. And then the next card that came through, like I said, Archangel Michael woke me up. Archangel Michael came through. Archangel Michael says, Michael provides protection and strength. Yes, he does. But he also upgrades your energy field. He helps you align to your authentic life path. He will help you. He's bringing in the light. He is more strongly with us than ever before, as well as all of the millions and billions of angels and guides and star beings that are here to usher us into new light, higher vibrations, a new earth, right? He's here. You can call on him anytime you need that extra assistance for protection and upgrades. Remember, he's coming in with that strong message of you are worthy. Now, the more you clear out that crap, the more you are able to step more fully into your calling, which is what this card is. And the small words say, your life's purpose is like an awakening to put your gifts and talents to good use and enjoy the journey of life. And that red rose, at least to me it's a rose, really stands out with the divine feminine ushering in to balance the harmony of feminine and masculine energies, especially this year, even more so than ever before. But you're allowing that to come in, and now I know like men are feeling more of that release if they're too masculine, right? Too in the not so healthy masculine. There's going to be a lot more releasing, especially if there's resistance. So men need to get out there in nature too, as well as women. Get out there and feel the energies. Get back into your true light self. But here it's like you're calling, right? The more you release, the more you tune into your heart, and your heart tells you you're right. Remember, your bliss is your spiritual compass. That's been my tagline for decades because it's true. Your bliss, your joy, what makes you happy is what you're meant to be doing. You part-time, full-time, take the tiny steps, take the big steps, but it becomes more like, no, this is the way. Now more than ever, if not now then when, is the message that's coming through. So take it, go, do the thing, do your calling. It's going to come through more strongly now than ever before. And then learning new skills will step in for you. That'll be a part of your path to education is the most powerful personal resource you can use to change your life and the world. when you're called to learn something as a part of like your calling, right? You don't even know the rippling effect. Like I was called to finally lose 100 pounds. That led me to work out. And during my workouts with Denise Austin, she did 10 minutes of yoga. I wanted more of that. I learned yoga. I'm a yoga teacher instructor now. And that led me, like on that path, I was already with really strongly in the energy healing path, learning and receiving more attunements, activations, and learning what I can, always coming at things from a beginner's mind so that we know there's always little something. Even if you've already learned the things, I've already taken several different kinds of priestessing courses. Now I'm offering a priestessing course, and I've stepped into that, and I want to show people how to embody that. Learn what you're called to learn, because it's meant to be a part of your path, and it will ripple and lead into the next thing and the next thing. You don't even know, right? So that wisdom, right? And whatever we're called to learn, it's like we already knew it. Our soul already knew it. It comes in, and that wisdom is a part of something that we're just reawakening to, opening up to. So learn the things that you're meant to learn, but remember, strong message, you're worthy of receiving light and love and support from your angels, your guides, your higher self. You're worthy of feeling joy, peace, and tranquility no matter what. So step fully into experiencing that and get outside. Remember, get outside, release, 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 because remember, the earth is also a powerful transmuter, so it will filter away what no longer serves you, and you just send it. God can take it all and transmute it into pure light. So just send it, and then allow yourself to receive the light from the sun, from the cosmos, and from your angels. Have an amazing rest of your Thursday. I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. I was called to show you something during our super quick meditation. We'll be doing that tomorrow for our for Friday. It's a short week. It's been a strange short week, but we'll make it through. Many blessings to you, and Moon.